Let's get this shit show on the road. 27th of July. We've just done the World Cup, haven't we? That's right. Italy won the World Cup, beating England in the final. The only player to move the needle for any of our teams was Klaus Kuntz. 2 starts and 1 sub, getting 1 assist. So, Thorough Thea Smith has made his first appearance for the national side, so that's really good to know. Now, he's currently at Luton. He's Luton's captain as things stand, and Luton got relegated from the Premiership, so he is unhappy with that. He's saying he wants to leave the club. Brighton have made an offer, 26.5 million, so I expect Thorough to be making a move in this window. Brighton are in the Premier League, so I think that makes sense. So I expect him to be with a new club when we land in September. Last up, Yasir Akinbugi. He needs games, simple as. Okay, interesting. I don't know whether we'd seen this before, but he is wanted by West Brom on loan and has had a bid come in for him. Well, West Brom are in the Championship, so it could just be what he needs to really kickstart this career of his. His contract expires next summer. If he doesn't get picked up, he's going to go on a free somewhere. Players likely to get a move by the time we land in September. I don't think Brian's going anywhere. Don't think Gary's going anywhere. Kellogg's not going anywhere. Kuntz isn't going anywhere.
There's always a chance Kellogg will go somewhere.
Has the league forgotten about Brian?
I mean, he's the vice captain, so I don't understand why he's not playing. I think it must be because he's a knobhead. It has to be. Larry, I don't think he's going to go anywhere from Leicester. Oliver needs to go, but he hasn't got anyone interested in him at the moment, so hopefully he gets somebody, but I wouldn't hold my breath. Thorough, I think, is one that's going to go. So he's already got the bid in from Brighton for 26.5 million. So he's definitely one earmarked for a move. Warrington, not so much. And yeah, it looks as though Yassir's actually finally now going to get this move.
So what season are we in now then? How many years have we had?
2030 we are in.
In real life, not many of us are seeing that.
Yeah, don't take it personally, Irv. Right, we've landed at the 1st of September. Summer transfer window has closed. Brian's still at Ipswich.
Eddie, I think you've forgotten there's normally one check you do first. Has Malvin got any more players?
He has got another one, hasn't he? Didn't he have?
Nothing.
He had 5.
Right, so he's now got 6. So OC Weston is from Antigua. Still valued at nothing.
He's literally worthless, that guy.
Right, we're going to have a look at Brian. Listed for loan, and he's actually declared himself as unhappy. So he's saying that Ipswich don't have a squad that are strong enough for him. He is listed for loan, no interest, as it were. Again, this is backing up the school of thought that he's just a knobhead.
Surely, even if he's a knob, his talent should get him a game at Ipswich.
Well, you'd like to think so. So he's got to stay at Ipswich for the first half of the season. Is he going to get a game? Who knows? Gary, has anything happened there? No, still at Ipswich, still a fringe player. Kellogg, still a star in the MLS.
Any international news for him?
Not at the moment. He can't be far off, surely. Club form merits international call-up.
Yeah, he's got to get off that continent.
Definitely. It's ruining him. But if he wants to get this international recognition, I think he's got to move, but then you run the risk of moving to club who aren't going to play him or who aren't going to regard him as highly as Minnesota do. So, interestingly, his contract expires in 18 months, so maybe in this stream we're going to see some action from him. Who knows? Kuntz, 22 caps for Germany now with 5 goals. So he's definitely made his name on the world stage. 3.5 stars of rep. No concerns there. He's going to play for Juve and he's going to be a star. He's already made 2 appearances in Serie A, scored 2 goals. So that's pretty much a statement of how the season continues, I think. Larry McBarrystein.
Stein.
Thank you. 2 Premiership appearances. He is a squad player. Daz, what do you think? What's this season look like for him?
Sub appearances.
He's not going to get starts or anything, no.
He might get. All depends if people get injured.
You'd like to think he's starting off on the subs bench. If he comes on, makes a good account of himself, who knows? He might get.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's due a few starts.
Oliver Fricks, squad player Milan. Ollie, you were quite keen in Discord to say that we were giving him short shrift. So over to
Yeah.
you. You know, make your case for him. Why is he going to be a star?
No, not everyone can be a star in this world. The thing is, he's got 25 caps and 2 goals for Wales. That's generally how a lot of Welsh players develop. So he's developing. Hopefully he'll move on and go somewhere else. But at the end of the day, he's come from Liechtenstein and he's actually played for Milan and Wales. That's never happened before. So he's definitely outgrown any potential he would have had when he was born in Liechtenstein. He's still got 3 years on his contract as well.
Which is the worrying thing, because
Yeah.
if Milan just leave him to sit here, he's already didn't make a single appearance of football last year.
Yeah.
I don't think he can afford another late year like that.
No. Exactly.
Okay, so definitely needs a move. Thorough is at Brighton.
Smith.
He has made his dream move to Brighton. He's already suspended.
Yes. That's all I want.
So I don't think the Premier League's kicked. Oh, it has. So Brighton have started. They've played 3 games and Thorough's not played any. Oh dear, that's a worry.
Is that because he's suspended though?
I don't know how many games he's been suspended for, so it would make sense if he was sort of suspended for 3 matches. But
How else would he be suspended and not having played for Brighton?
I don't.
Betting irregularities.
So he's moved to Brighton, wants to win a trophy and is excited at the team's chances in the FA Cup, wants to become a regular in the first team, hopes he'll learn a lot at Brighton and feels that Billy Gilmore is a vital part of the team. He's moved for 26.5 million, so that's, tiny bit of change. Oh, look at this for value though. This is better than Kuntz's value, 85 to 254 million.
Holy shit, no way.
Yeah, it's definitely the premium because he's got sort of less reputation at the moment. Oh well, we will sort of see how the first half of the season goes. I'm glad he's made the move. I think Brighton could be a good fit. He just needs to sort of be on the pitch and not be suspended. Let's have a look at Warrington, fringe player at Forest. They've played him in their pre-season games, but it doesn't look like they've played him in...
Not been loaned out again.
Not been loaned out as of yet, and they have had 7 competitive games over. Bloody hell, Crew beat him in the cup. Get in. Forest haven't played him in any of their competitive matches so far.
So should that concern Melvin?
Who?
Mulvin.
That's better because we know the rules. Irv, what's the rule?
Melvin.
Thank you, Harry. Maybe there's a conversation to be had with Melvin later on in the season if he doesn't start to get game time. Yasir Akinbugi on loan at West Brom. So he's finally... Look at that, he's made appearances.
Wow.
He's played competitive football. So is this the season that he finally starts to sort of get that development? So yeah, mate, this is the season. So he's gonna get he's gonna be for free next season. So by the next time we check in with him, he will be able to speak to other teams and possibly might have already agreed a move to a new club. Right, let's jump ahead. So we're going to move ahead to the end of the January transfer window, and we'll see how everyone gets on. Malvin has 2 new players: Mark Dunn, who plays for SAP FC, valued at 0. And Riddell Stanislas, who plays for Grenades, who's currently listed as not for sale. Kyle Walker-Peters has got a move to Strasbourg. Right, let's have a look at the old Premier League. City, boring top. Where are our clubs?
Haven't they won about 6 years in a row now? Oh, they've won 9 out of 10.
Yeah, it's just boring, isn't it? Brighton, one of our teams, nicely sat in mid-table. Might bit much, I think, to push on for a European spot. Leicester, perilously placed, 6 points above the drop zone. Ipswich, rock bottom. Championship, Forest, mid-table. Luton, mid-table. Oh, West Brom, 3rd. Interesting.
Oh, maybe they'll sign him and be in the Premier League.
Exactly. Or maybe he's had no impact whatsoever and it was just a fluke.
There's always that possibility.
Crew, 5th. Fucking hell, we've been in the playoffs like 2 of the last 3 years, so hopefully we can carry that on. Well done. Brian, important player at Ipswich. He's made 12 starts.
Whoa!
1 goal, 3 assists, 1 player of the match, 1 yellow, 1 red card.
And all it took was throwing his toys out the pram.
Yeah. He's asking to move to a bigger club though, so although it's shite for Ipswich, I think this is great for Brian. He's making the appearances. All right, it doesn't look as though he's played particularly well. He's only got an average rating of 6.69, but he's getting the game time.
Did he ask for a transfer? Is he transfer listed?
I don't think he's asked for a loan, but wanted by LAFC. Is that Los Angeles?
It's a step down, isn't it? It's several steps down.
I think it is.
He's 24. This is prime real estate for his football career. You don't want to be going to LA, do you? Stand your ground, lad. You've got a 4-year contract, 3-year contract. He's not training. This confirms for me this guy's a knobhead. He wants to leave, so he's given up training. He's got a training rating of 5.9. Disappointing. So with that then in mind, how's Gary faring at Ipswich? Is he making any contributions to Huddersfield? Yes, where he's on loan. He's made pretty much every appearance. 30 appearances, 1 goal, 5 assists. No yellows, no reds, 6.8 rating. Solid field. They are currently dominating League One. Look at that. Halfway point. I know they've got game in hand with Birmingham, but they are 13 points clear of third. Progression for Gary, albeit in League One, but game time's game time. Contract is up next summer, so he's got 18 months left on his contract. Kellogg still in the MLS. Star player for the LA Galaxy. He's made another move. Still no international appearances. Is he making any? No. Media opinion international, none. All of this just reinforces the initial thought he's going to be a legend of the MLS and no more.
They used to be good, didn't they, LA Galaxy? They're nowhere near with that team anymore.
They peaked with Robbie Keane.
Business as normal for Kellogg, I think. Stay in the MLS, do your thing. Put your head down. Klaus Kuntz, how's he got on for Juve? Serie A, 16 appearances, 12 goals, 2 assists. 8 appearances in the Champions League, 3 goals, 4 assists.
This guy's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at the ratings.
Annoyingly so.
7.4 rating in the Champions League, 7.1 rating in the Serie A. He's made 3 appearances for Germany, scoring 4 goals. I can see an elite team coming in for him. A City, a Real Madrid, PSG, St Mirren,
Motherwell.
She's all right, actually, mate. But where do you think he's going to go in the next transfer? This is a wonderful player and will continue to develop, barring any sort of serious injuries. Larry McBarry-Steen.
Fine.
Thank you.
I just want someone to really make a play for Larry so that we can truly consider him chosen.
Well, with that in mind, he's gone on loan from Leicester.
Oh, he's played well for Leicester as well.
To Harry's favourite team, Norwich. Larry has not made a start, however, he's made 13 substitute appearances. So he's getting a bit of game time.
They obviously don't rate him.
Well, he's got 2.5 years left on his deal. Still not made any caps for Scotland. The media opinion is he's not played enough games so far to get an international call up.
I agree.
He's 25 now. His next move has to be his team where he's going to, be a star. Right, Oliver Fricks. Let's check in with him. Still at Milan. Oh, he's actually now unhappy. And also
3 years, just too long.
This could be interesting. So wants to be playing more to help him get into the national setup. So maybe this lack of game time has now really affected them to the point where even Wales aren't selected him.
Has he been dropped by Wales?
He has played 4 times for Wales since we last simulated.
Okay. He's now not listed in their...
A lot of caps.
In their squad, however.
He needs to get a move to West Brom. That's where it's at.
Wow.
Maybe he will. It's funny how he's not available for loan though.
So is Milan where our players go to languish?
It seems
Yes.
to be that way, yes. In actual fact, apart from cunts, I was going to say Italy in general seems to be the dumping ground. He's now unhappy because he wants to be in the national setup. That might push the envelope for him to get a move somewhere. So yeah, I guess when he was at Milan and not playing, he was still playing for his national team, so he was relatively happy. Now that's not in the future. It's taken that to sort of push him on.
Well, we'll end up in East Anglia like rest of us.
Seems that way, yeah. I mean, if that was the case, what would you think to that?
Yeah, that'd be great. Oh, well, either
Yeah,
Norwich.
a successful
It'd be
East
good-
Anglian team like Norwich.
Well, Colchester.
It'd be interesting if he went to Ipswich, because that would be 3 players then who would have all played
Yeah.
for Ipswich, is it?
So let's have a look at Thea Smith. Thank you. How has he fared in the first half of the season? 4 Premier League starts, 1 sub appearance, 1 yellow card. He's not currently
Fuck's sake.
suspended.
1 yellow, that's a disgrace.
It really is. No reds.
To be honest, to get a yellow or red card, you need to be on the pitch in the first place, and that doesn't seem to have happened. The lack of game time is seriously affecting Thorough.
Kind of feels like a wasted season for him.
So, be interesting to see how he goes on for the rest of the season. You'd have to expect him to get some sort of appearances. He's made a sub appearance in the Champions League, so that's nice for him. Warrington Wednesday. Has he made any appearances? No, not really. 1 start, 2 subs, and that's your lot. I think Melvin needs to be having a word.
Get back to
Oh,
Chesterfield.
So look
What?
at this. I don't think, because he's not playing regular club football, he's been dropped from the national side.
What?
After making 56 appearances.
And Antigua have found a better player than Warrington Wednesday.
That's what it looks
Yeah.
like. Again, another one that needs to sort of really push home his intent for the second half of the season.
Malvin, you know what you got to do.
Exactly. Right, so we're all excited for this one. Yasir Akinbugi.
He played 4 times, I think, at the start of the season for West Brom.
Has he made any more? Let's have a
Boing,
look.
boing.
He has. Look at that. He has now surpassed the starts made for Milan in 7 years in half a season with West Brom. 17 Championship appearances, 1 FA Cup, 3 Carabao. Still, this is a breakthrough prospect, so they are still saying he's got development to do. So he's playing regularly at Championship level. 17 games, 2 goals, 2 assists. This guy's race is not run yet. His contract expires this summer, so technically he could be signed now for an overseas club, and that hasn't happened yet. So I think he's going to go through the ignominy of having the contract expire and having to go as a free agent somewhere. Unless somebody sort of comes in for him and agrees to sign him in the next 4 or 5 months, which I think is definitely a possibility, but just nice to see him playing football, I think. So we'll just go on holiday till the end of the season and see how they all got on. Right, here we are, 1st of June 2031, season 7 in the book. Season 7, is it? We'll start our review, as we always do, with star agent Melvin George. My God, he's got another one. He's got a City player.
Is that 10 he's got?
So he's got 10 now. This young 16-year-old at Man City, Fernando Frederick. Melvin's got in at the ground floor here for this developing football nation. Okay, interesting. Right, let's see how many points Man City won the league by. 11. Standard. Ipswich were relegated.
10 out of 11 seasons now for Man City.
Yeah. Norwich survived. Leicester
Leicester.
are there. Brighton are still there. So we move on to the Championship. West Brom have gone up in the playoff final.
Guessing.
So I wonder if Akinbugi had anything to do with that. Blackburn were champions.
Yeah.
Notts Forest 15th. Luton 9th.
So if Aki Boogie played, he could have got his second medal there.
Potentially, yes. A Serie A winners medal and a Championship playoff final winners.
Yeah.
Illustrious. Huddersfield, we had a player at Huddersfield, didn't we?
Gary.
Okay, well, they've won the league, 102 points, so he's potentially got a League One winners medal. Crew finished 5th. That means we bottled it in the playoffs again. Right, happy days. Let's crack on and see Brian. So he's played 2/3 of the season, 25 games, 2 goals, 3 assists, 7 yellow cards, 1 red. Did make a start in the FA Cup, did make a start in the Carabao. He's listed as an important player now at Ipswich. Still vice captain. Yeah, he's not asking to leave anymore. However, there is interest in him. Let's have a look who wants to sign him. So, fucking hell, right. He's now got interest from Qatar.
He does seem like he'd go to Qatar.
Do you know what? He does, doesn't he? He seems like a gobshite that would go for the money. He's got all this potential. He's just going to go and fucking faff about in a shite league to take the £500,000 a week. I'm beginning to build up a dislike for this guy. I really am. I think the important question is, does he go to Qatar? I
think he should. It's a fit.
I think he should. Whether he will or not is another matter. Okay, we'll see how that story plays out. We'll move on to Gary Haroldson. Huddersfield, though, he had that full season at Huddersfield. 41 games.
Points.
Yeah, 102 points I think they won the league with. 41 appearances, 1 goal, 7 assists. So he's pretty much been an ever-present. So that's a really good loan spell for him to, get him playing football. He's starting to develop sort of good stats. He's got that sort of quarterback feel to him, hasn't he? And can play in either one of those 2 midfield positions. So it's been a really good move for him. The question is for next season, it's how much Ipswich trust him and whether they sort of can find that place for him. Again, he's got his contract expiring in a year, so there's going to be movement in some description for Gary, I think. Kellogg Frontier at the LA Galaxy will be halfway through his season now. How's it gone for him? Star player at LA Galaxy, 16 appearances, 11 conceded, 9 clean sheets. He's a beast. He's an MLS beast. Can't say any more than that.
Consistently the best goalie in the MLS.
So, LA Galaxy currently 2nd. Look at that. You couldn't write it, could you? Minnesota, the team you left, are above them. Although LA Galaxy do have a game in hand, which would put them top. So
It's good, though. He's doing really well, isn't he?
He is.
It's a real success story, this.
yeah.
Considering that he was on, 13 different teams the first season, he's come around.
Yeah, I think we were all in agreement that we were concerned for him in that first season. That he was a bit of a gobshite, he was a bit hard to handle, but he had that sort of spell where he went to Columbus. So he settled down, established himself. You could probably copy and paste the report from each time we visit him. Solid, doing his job, putting his head down, cracking on. Still no international appearance. Okay, so he's gaining a bit of traction here. Club form merits international call-up. It didn't say that last time. So maybe, just maybe, we get to see him in a national jersey. Okay, Klaus Kuntz at Juve. How did his season pan out? 31 appearances, 24 goals. That's pretty good.
And his reputation just keeps going up.
Yeah, 4-star rep.
Can our player of the year exclude this guy?
I
would
would
assume that he's going to win it from now on, so we
Yeah.
have to look elsewhere.
I'd agree. Let's open the betting for player of the year, excluding Klaus Kuntz. He's scoring a goal in the when he's on the pitch, a goal every 126 minutes. That's really good. 12 appearances in the Champions League, 5 goals, 5 assists. 31 appearances in Serie A, 24 goals, 6 assists. How did Juve get on in the actual league? They finished 3rd. He was the Golden Boot winner for the Serie A, so that is obviously a big plus. I think that is the first Golden Boot winner we've had. He's 22. How many people would exchange their careers for this career? Probably everybody. 22.
And he'll get his
Yeah.
cup at least at Juve, and if not, he'll start getting leagues with who he joins next.
So he's got 3 years left on his contract. I would suggest that by this time next year, he's got some big boys coming after him. Yeah, again, another top quality season. Right, I suppose we have to go on to Larry McBarry-Steen.
Stone.
That's right. And there were some concerns that he wasn't going to get enough game time. Did that continue?
He played as sub quite a lot.
I think, he'd played as 12 sub appearances. He finished the season with 13 sub appearances. Not good.
Is there any interest in him to actually buy him from Leicester?
Is local WH Smith need a Saturday girl? But no interest. Sorry, Alan.
This guy's played Serie A, Premier League. He's played for some big clubs, and even now he's got 14 games in the Premier League all from the bench. How the heck hasn't he got a cap? Just one. How many Scottish central midfielders are playing Premier League football? John McGinn.
Billy Gilmore.
Scott McTominay. Billy Gilmore, yeah.
Billy
Gordon Strachan.
But you think
so we just named 3 that are better than him.
Yeah.
Of course they're better than him, but you would think he'd be in and around the team, or there'd be an injury or suspension.
You think he might make the 22? Yeah.
No international call up as of yet for Larry. What's he got to do to,
go to a team who actually play with a player in his position.
So is it a level problem? Like, is he playing too high up? Premiership too much for him, or is it just simply a case?
When he's on the pitch, aren't his ratings quite good when he's actually on the pitch?
Well,
Usually.
It's hard to say because he's only making sub appearances, and of course you can't make an impact in 20 minutes or whatnot. So
It'll be interesting to see what Leicester do when he goes back at end of June.
So at Rangers he was good, but then that standard not great.
Yeah, I think he's a busted flush, to be perfectly honest. We'll see. Speaking of busted flushes, Oliver Fricks, how's he done?
He's done very well to get 30 caps when he's played
30 caps. Fucking hell.
5 games in 3 years.
Yeah, he's only made 94 appearances for club level and 30 international.
Like I said, it's quite realistic. I mean, Wales at this moment, Wales haven't got a goalkeeper who plays regular football in the top 4 leagues. The top 4 in any league in the Football League. So the pool is very small.
Anyone sniffing around him?
Who is the guy who got a move and the manager changed and didn't play that formation?
That was Brian.
Yeah.
It was Brian, wasn't it? That was Brian, yeah.
Vincent Kompany didn't like him. They do play with a cam, and Brian is listed as that cam. So maybe that's the appointment that's...
Oh, well, it might be that could be in there.
Yeah.
What if Brian goes to Qatar and then Fricks can go to Ipswich?
Yeah, absolutely. It would free something up. But Milan currently don't play with a cam, so chances of Fricks getting game time pretty slim, I think. Thea Smith.
Thea Smith.
Thank you very much. And
he was not playing for Brighton much.
Yes. So we wanted to see had he made some more appearances in the second half of the season. Let's have a look.
But we got more than that one cap a year ago.
No. So he has made 1 sub appearance in the Champions League, 5 Premier League starts with 1 sub, start in the FA Cup.
They spent 20-odd million on him. You'd expect him to have played a lot more.
I would be tempted to give it 1 more season at Brighton to see whether he can force his way in.
Well, maybe once James Milner retires, he'll have more of a chance.
Potentially, yeah. He's still got a contract for 4 years, so I think he has another season at Brighton, in and around the first team. See if he can get a bit of a lucky break, get his nose in. They play with 3 centre halves, so there should hopefully be more chance of a spot opening up for him. But yeah, just put your head down, Thorough. Don't be a dick. We move on to Warrington Wednesday, who wasn't playing for Forest, was he? And still isn't. 2 starts, 3 subs.
Get him out of there, Malvin.
Yeah. Contract expires in 3 years. I mean, Forest have got another season in the Championship to come.
Not many blues though on his
No.
attributes.
Which, if we're being honest, I would probably say that he's the one player that I never expected to get them, obviously coming from Antigua. So Warrington Wednesday had the second lowest PA of all of the players with a 155. It really sort of pushes home the fact that those sort of years when he was in Antigua, albeit playing regular football, 30 games a season, he wasn't developing, whereas Brian, obviously at they're not a brilliant team either, limited, that development obviously has been sort of better.
Kellogg Frontier may be my vote for the non-cunt player of the season.
Interesting. Yeah, we'll move on to that, and we can all have our sort of opinions at the end. But I think it's definitely a good shout. So Warrington, then, I think one more.
Get another low move.
If you can't get a low move, you need to force your hand in at Forest. If you can't, you need to get Malvin on the phone, I think. Yasir Akinbugi.
West Brom playing a lot of the time, and we know West Brom won the playoff final.
That's right, yes. So did he have any part of that? Looks as though he did, yeah. It's a good season, that. 36 starts, 5 goals, 3 assists. Let's just check to see whether he was in that playoff final. Yeah, he was. And he scored the winner. Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, come on.
68th minute winner.
That's another trophy for him.
Right, that instantly is going to say he's going to be a West Brom legend already, I bet, after that.
I reckon, as we're not counting cunts, I'm voting my own guy this season.
Interesting. Well, we'll do a roundup in a minute and see whether it's deserved. Yeah, good to see him getting regular football. Good to see him putting down sort of what he can do on the pitch. Scored the win in the playoff final. Great. West Brom will be playing Premier League football next year.
But will he be there?
Will he be there? So his contract is going to expire at the end of June, or at the end of this month. There's currently no interest in him.
You'd think West Brom might be interested in taking him.
He's just got you into the playoffs, into the
He's
Premier
already
League.
your greatest ever player.
But obviously, by scoring that winner, he's put himself in the shop window. I would have thought that somebody else would have been taking a chance on him, but he's going to pick a club up certainly at some point.
We've seen how Bosman's can go awry though with Daz's guy.
With Larry,
Go to the wrong club.
True. Okay, so yeah, we look at Player of the Year consideration. So we're all in agreement. We leave Klaus Kuntz out because it's just
he's going to win for the next 10 years.
I would have thought so. So contenders for this year. So Yasir Akinbugi, full season of football with West Brom in the Championship, with him scoring the winner. Kellogg, who I think is going to be in the running for this award every year, solid, and is, as we speak, is in the hunt for the MLS Cup. So Gary Howardson, League One, ever present. Huddersfield dominated that league, and Harrelson got a league winners medal, so he's in the consideration, and Brian's a cock. So for me, I think it's between Gary and Yasir.
It's got to be Yasir, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Because the standard's higher. Yeah, but I think this is part of Yasir's redemption arc, because he's been in the wilderness.
Yeah, agreed.
And now he's come out of it.
We love a redemption arc. So after 7 years in the Milanese wilderness, he returns to the Black Country to be redeemed with a goal in the playoff final that sees West Brom promoted to the Premier League. Yasir Akinbugi, this year's Player of the Year. Right, so we're going to move then to the end of the summer transfer window in September.